Now from the host city of so many Pro Bowls, we're on the island of Oahu in the capital city of Honolulu, Hawaii. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Armadillos of Honolulu. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Hawaii. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. So now factoring in the face mask, here's first and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3. So for 30-some-odd years, we held the Pro Bowl here in Hawaii, but all along what the locals here wanted was a team of their own. And now they've got one, and they could not be happier. And I don't say that lightly because they always seem happy here. But now this could be the start of something really, really special. From the 41, here's second and 3. Back to throw. Woodard. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Looking to throw. Woodard. A hit as he throws there. Incomplete. Here's second and 10. Back to throw. Woodard. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
12. What?
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
We're good.
Right back to him on 1st down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
12. 11. 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Zimmerman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And this one is incomplete.
Jamar Chase, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. They will find Davis. That's complete.
Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Darius Davis.
63 yards.
And the Bengals have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
A nice completion there for the 1st down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Woodard. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Woodard.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
A first red zone opportunity in the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw. Woodard. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Armadillos are able to move back in front. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So they look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Burrow will throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Bengals bring out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Taken at about the 36. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Well, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Woodard.
He had a man open, but he missed missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That is bombs away right there. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt in, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he will find his man Chase complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 75 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from capturing the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Throwing on first down. Woodard. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Woodard. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Operating from the gun. Woodard.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
To throw on third down. Woodard. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and that'll keep this a 1-point game.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Craig. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now it's Burrow. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Lambert. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Burrow. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 8.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st down, Woodard. His throw incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Woodard. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of 5.
A final shot before break. Woodard.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Into space at the 45.
And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
On third down, Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Lambert. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Burrow on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Zimmerman. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Zimmerman. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
2nd and 7.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Lambert.
And the Bengals are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Burrow on play action. Touchdown Bengals! A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And the Bengals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, Woodard. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Woodard. Throw left side is intercepted.
Intercepted by the Bengals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And they're going to speed things up here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like the call on 3rd and 2. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit him quick. Little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
The throw right sideline here is complete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Woodard.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1, ready?
On 1st down, Zimmerman. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On 2nd down now, it's Zimmerman. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 23-yard run.
And the Bengals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw on second down. Woodard. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they bring out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And taken right on the 30. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
On 1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline. And they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Gotta go.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
12. 11 MT. 11 mighty. 11. 11.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
We're good.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
And he's going to go down again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fielded at the 20. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Let's go now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Woodard. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Gun, gun. Gun.
They'll try to run this one in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bengals have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
The kick is good.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
13.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
there he goes left side.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
85 yards.
And the Armadillos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down now to 22. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
11.
First down. Here's Burrow.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
11 MT, 11 MT, 12.
Now Burrow. Here's a diving catch right side. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And Burrow going to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Zimmerman.
Gotta go. 11.
To number 27.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think